Flashback Mane has arrived, and this of course is a throwback to his FIFA 20 Team of the Year item. It's going to cost you just under 600k, and in this video we're going to discuss the item's performance and if it's good value for money. It was a choice between Hawk or Marksman for the chemistry style, and in the end we went with the more popular Hawk, which maxes out his acceleration and gives notable boost to both shooting and physicals. So with all that in mind, how was he in game? Well, we have to begin by talking about his best asset, right? Which is of course his dribbling. He's just a really good dribbler. Good control, quick turns and easy to operate. Really fun to have in possession of the football. Next, we've of course got to discuss the pace, which was pretty good. It was, as expected. But weirdly, it wasn't his on-the-ball pace that impressed us. It was actually the speed at which he made runs off the ball. If you're good with through balls, you're going to like this item because positionally, he was outstanding. He made some really good off-the-ball runs, and it was just really easy to pick him out with long through balls. Shooting was nice, real nice. He's a pretty tidy finisher. He doesn't actually have the finesse shot trait, but that didn't stop his finesses from flying in, especially from the edge of the box. He's also got a decent amount of shot power about him too. Passing is an area where there definitely was room for improvement, but it's still up to a pretty good standard. He whips in good enough crosses, but they were not anything too special. That's probably down to his curve not being too great, but obviously if you wanted to cross with him a lot, you could go with a passing heavy chem style to help out in that department. But for most part, the crossing was good enough, as I say, and on top of that, he actually has a really good short passing game, which was very nice for link-up play. Last thing to touch on stats-wise is of course the physicals. Look, he's got enough in him to battle with some fullbacks, but the high-end centre-backs are just going to bully him off the ball, so you've got to use that dribbling to avoid them for sure. Overall though, for us, we like the card. We actually like it a lot. Is he pricey? Sure. But is he massively overpriced? We don't actually think so. If you're willing to put the time in, you can grind him and actually get him for a decent price. And we think if you run with a Bundesliga team, it's definitely worth doing that. If you want to read a more in-depth review on this item, check out the Futbin website.